Why does it feel nearly impossible to keep weight off after we've worked so hard to lose it? This is actually a really important aspect of our bigger conversation about why weight is a terrible way to measure our health. The thing driving yo-yo dieting is not you being weak. There are two major biological adaptations happening during weight loss that are setting you up to fail. The first is a drop in basal metabolic rate. That's how many calories your body burns doing absolutely nothing. It's just how much energy it takes to stay alive. And studies have shown that the body adapts to weight loss by dropping basal metabolic rate. And the faster you lose weight, the bigger that drop in basal metabolic rate. The net effect is that you need to eat less and less in order to maintain that caloric deficit. And that's where the second biological adaptation comes in. The other thing that's happening is a rise in the hunger hormone ghrelin. The hunger hormone ghrelin is produced by our gastrointestinal tract and it drives the sensation of hunger. So when we eat, ghrelin is suppressed, and then as we digest that meal, as time goes on between meals, ghrelin gradually increases to the point where we go, oh, I'm really hungry, I need to eat now. But what happens when we're losing weight is that the baseline of ghrelin, the lowest it goes after eating, starts to inch up, and the higher it goes between meals. So it takes fewer calories to maintain a caloric deficit, and yet we are way hungrier. And I have to wonder if losing weight is as healthy as diet culture wants us to believe. Why does our basic biology fight it so hard? A 2001 study showed that after 5 years, 77% of participants regained all of their lost weight after a variety of different weight loss programs. But here's a really interesting result from that study, because the study participants who were very active had more than double the success rate. So instead of 77% regaining all of the weight, it was only 46%. And this is in part because exercise is really great for regulating the endocrine system, including our hunger hormones, and because exercising through weight loss and weight loss maintenance helps to maintain muscle mass, and that helps to boost basal metabolic rate. And here's what happens when you yo-yo diet. When you work really hard to lose weight and then your body makes it impossible for you to keep it off, and then you rinse and repeat. Every time you're losing weight, you lose some muscle mass along with fat mass. But when you're in that weight regain phase, your body preferentially puts on fat mass, and it's much, much harder to build muscle. And the net result is that yo-yo dieters have higher risk of type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease than if they had just remained obese or overweight. And this is why I think it is so important to focus on healthy habits and not weight loss per se. I like to think of it this way: it's getting healthy to lose weight instead of losing weight to get healthy.